is not the best one. A lot of women of color are treated very horribly by doctors. I remember seeing somewhere during the protest a sign that was like, doctors are to Black women what cops are to Black men. And that really like struck me as like, wow, like people are having like these horrible experiences with people, you know, especially like doctors, like cops, I see it, but like a doctor should be able to, you know, somebody you can like reach out to and be like, hey, something's really wrong with me, like I really need help. But a lot of people don't feel that way. And it's not just like the attitude and like treatment of doctors too, it's also regarding affordability. It's regarding where you live. I know in certain cities, like you have like an influx of patients every night. And what that happens with that, I remember when I went in one of the busiest nights of the year, because I got like really sick for some reason, I don't even know why. It was literally like hours before I was even able to talk to a nurse or anything. I remember just feeling like I was dying in that room. Let alone being somewhere where, you know, you're in the middle of nowhere, you don't have any cell reception, all you're surrounded by is cornfields. I mean, I can't even like imagine what that must feel like, honestly. So, and then I also want to cover like hospice centers and senior living centers. I don't know how familiar you two are with those. I have experience in both of those through relatives and volunteering, but they're not the best places to go to, in all honesty, even for people who are like really wealthy, who are what we would consider like the most privileged people in society. Um, they're really underfunded for one thing, even though they charge really high and they're very expensive prices for really like substandard care. Like I've really seen like old people in there and they look like they're like a step up away from death. Like there's almost no treatment whatsoever. The second part I want to talk to you guys about, and this is where I want to like open it up to you guys, is euthanasia. So I know this is a really like big hot button topic right now, but I'm just gonna let you go through the facts that I have on here, and then I'm gonna open it up to you guys to see what your opinions are on it. So it is legal in some places, not everywhere, and even in these places they have certain restrictions. But the overall process is super rigorous. Like there are people who will wait like literal months on a list in order to see a doctor to even be considered for euthanasia. So bearing all that in mind, I just want to know what you guys think about it.